Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For today, I've got a TMNT figure that I'm excited to unbox. More specifically, this is the Last Ronin figure from the graphic novel of the same name. A little bit of a backstory there. This is a story that takes place in an alternate future for the Ninja Turtles. In this future, only one of the turtles remains, the other three have been killed. As you go into the story, you don't know which of the four turtles is the remaining one, which adds a lot of fun to the story. I have read the story, and while I think the premise is amazing, I did think the story itself was a bit derivative of The Dark Knight Returns. Felt very much like, I don't want to say a copy, but very close to what The Dark Knight Returns tried to do. But if you are a big TMNT fan, it's definitely worth a read because Kevin Eastman, one of the original creators of the Turtles, did write it. So it's kind of his definitive future for the characters. So the packaging is quite nice. You've got that really nice artwork on the side and the front, and then you've got some snapshots of the figure. There are two versions of this figure. There's one that has the hood on, and then the one I got is the shirtless and hoodless one. I just think this is a much cooler look, personally. You can open it up, you get that nice shot of the figure and the window with him in it. For those that haven't read it, don't worry, I won't spoil which turtle it is. I think you need to experience that for yourself. As you can see, he comes with quite the plethora of accessories. Say what you will about NECA, they do usually get a lot of cool accessories, so that's something I appreciate. Though the price tag on these figures is getting very high. This was $38 for me. You know, it's a higher end figure, but at least you do get quite a lot of accessories. Starting off with the weapons, you get one of Leo's broken katanas, which is awesome. Really love this. Just something about a broken sword that's really cool. You also get one set of Mikey's nunchucks with a nice little chain. Very cool. You get one of Raph's scythes, which is also really cool. You get a little book. Can't remember exactly what this is. I believe it's like a journal in the story. You get this baton thing, which I guess is what Donatello is contributing. I'm not sure, I can't remember, but kind of a cool baton. You get this little robot dog thing, M112. Again, I'm sure big TMNT fans know exactly what this is. I haven't read a lot of the comics, so I'm not familiar with that very well, except for he does show up in The Last Ronin. You get an alternate head sculpt, his teeth showing, which is kind of a cool one. That long black mask, and you get multiple extra hands. So you get this one, which can hold one of the weapons. You get two outstretched hands, which look really good, and you get two grasping hands for the sword or the sai or the nunchucks, what have you. You also get four little throwing knives. Taking a look at the figure itself, here is the other head sculpt, the serious natural pose, nice pose. Looks really nice. Got kind of the art look on this figure, which I really like. You know, those kind of dark black lines throughout. Really gives it that artistic look, that comic book vibe, which I really like. The figure itself just looks awesome. You know, NECA TMNT figures are really hard to find, so do not sleep on this guy, because as somebody who joined the TMNT collecting very late in the game, it's almost impossible to find the regular turtles, not at ridiculous prices. I would recommend, if you want this guy, to pick him up soon, because he probably won't be around for a long time. He does have the closed fist as well. He does have his belt loop here, which you can either put the sai in if you want. You could also put the katana in another one. You can kind of just mix and match how you want. You could put the nunchucks too. I mean, there's probably better ways to do it, but it is cool that they have those belt loops for you to put all the weapons in. It doesn't look like the throwing knives have anywhere to go, which is kind of odd. Oh, cool. So it looks like the throwing knives fit in that fist hand. So that's kind of cool. There's a little hole exactly for that. That's pretty cool. Looks like just in this one. Of course, we've got to see the awesome knee pads and the shin guards, and then the classic ninja sandals. Those look really cool. Definitely going for that samurai vibe, which makes sense, you know, Ronin. Samurai without a master, I believe is what that means. There's the bottom of the shoes and the back of the character with the awesome half shell, as they say. Really pleased with the overall look of this guy. Okay, looking at the articulation, starting off with the head, he does move side to side quite a bit. Does not really move down at all. You can get him to move up a little. You can swivel 360 degrees if you want him to. The biceps are not bicep swivels, unfortunately, but they can rotate. This part of the arm looks kind of weird, like it looks really skinny there compared to the bicep, but he does have double jointed elbows. You know, the hands do have a joint in there. There is some movement, not tons. The gauntlets kind of obstruct that a little bit. The torso, you've got a swivel, which actually provides a pretty decent amount of movement, which is nice. Swiveling back quite a bit. And forward. And he does have decent movement in the crotch area. I wouldn't go full splits, it might rip this part of the figure, this not skirt, but whatever that is called. Does have double jointed knees, not pinless, but still double jointed. Go about that high. He does have ankle pivots, which should be a requirement in all action figures in my opinion, but glad to see that he does have those, and a little bit of motion going forward in the feet. Can almost point his toes. No toe articulation, which is a little disappointing. In a figure this expensive, I feel like it should have some toe articulation, as well as bicep swivels and butterfly joints. I mean, you've got figures going for $20 with those things, you know, like McFarlane Toys. So a figure that's $38, I think, should have toe pivots, butterfly, and bicep swivels. I don't know, I guess Neca might not do that as much. So as I said before, I don't actually have any other TMNT collectibles, so I just threw them next to the Aragorn from Diamond Select Toys. There are different scales. Aragorn is 7-inch and this Last Ronin figure is 6-inch, so you can see the difference in size there. One of the Ninja Turtles should be a lot bigger than a human. I just grabbed a random figure. Really great figure, guys. I would highly recommend this for any TMNT fan. I think I'm in the minority who didn't love the Last Ronin. It seems to be very widely loved by a lot of the fans, so you'd probably enjoy picking it up. Regardless, the figure is awesome. You've got weapons from all 4 turtles. You've got that awesome look, the ninja clothes and the black mask. Just an awesome, I've said that word a lot this video, but this is a great character design and one that any TMNT fan would love to have in their collection. So thanks guys for checking this out. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the video, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribing to the channel for my other videos. I got a lot of cool stuff that I review. Thanks again, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day.